There is a silent killer that destroys more lives than failure ever will. Pride. Not the kind that makes you stand tall, but the kind that convinces you to suffer in silence, to bury your pain behind a fake smile, to keep pretending everything is fine while you're falling apart inside. We call it strength, but it's actually fear. Fear of looking human. Fear of needing someone. Fear of saying the 4 words that could save your life. I need your help. Because the world has tricked us into believing that asking for help makes us weak. But the truth is, it's the strongest thing you'll ever do. Asking for help doesn't mean you're weak. It means the opposite. It means you've refused giving up. Asking for help is commonly mistaken for being weak, but what it really means is that you aren't done yet. You may be close, but you aren't finished. The cry for help is that last stand you have within yourself where you reach out to the world to give you assistance. Even if you don't believe me, that cry for help is a sign of strength, a sign that you are capable of putting your ego aside, a sign that you are more complex than you previously thought. The act of asking for help might seem selfish, but that couldn't be more wrong. If someone uses a cry for help just for attention or personal gain, sure, it's empty. But when someone reaches out from a place of real struggle, real pain, real fear, it is one of the most courageous things a human being can do. And guess what? People actually think more highly of you when you're willing to be vulnerable. Even in the moment it feels humiliating. What you're really showing is honesty, humanity, and a willingness to rise again. We're surrounded by a world obsessed with perfection. Everyone is curating a flawless image, hiding every flaw, every insecurity, every battle scar. And that pressure convinces us that vulnerability is dangerous, that asking for help is the moment everyone realizes we're not as strong as we pretend to be. But the truth? Vulnerability isn't the opposite of strength. Vulnerability is strength. It's proof that you still care enough to keep going. You might think being strong means handling everything alone, but handling everything alone is exactly what breaks people. The strongest trees don't grow in the middle of an empty field. They grow in a forest, held steady by the roots of every tree around them. And we are no different. You were never meant to carry your pain alone. Your struggles were never meant to stay locked inside your head. When you share the weight, it gets lighter. When you speak the truth, healing begins. Maybe right now you're lingering in the dark, hoping no one notices the cracks. Maybe your heart is tired from holding everything in. Maybe you've convinced yourself that no one cares, or that they would judge you if they knew who you really are. But the moment you reach out, just one message, one phone call, one conversation, you open a door, not just for someone to help you, but for you to help yourself. The biggest lie pride tells you is that silence is strength. Silence is not strength. Silence is surrender. Silence is the slow destruction of everything you could have been. But when you speak up, when you ask for help, you are choosing life. You are choosing another chance. You're saying, maybe I'm breaking, but I'm not breaking alone. And that choice is everything. Strong people don't ask for help because they're failing. They ask for help because they're determined to succeed. They ask for help because they still have something worth fighting for, even if they can't see it clearly right now. It takes an unimaginable courage to stand in your truth and say, I can't do this by myself, but I still want to try. That is strength in its purest form. Every hero you admire had help. Every legend had a guide, a friend, a mentor, a supporter. Nobody great became great alone. So why do you think you have to? You deserve support. You deserve understanding. You deserve people who want to see you win. Asking for help doesn't diminish your power, it multiplies it. So if you're drowning, reach. If your mind is heavy, speak. If your heart is tired, let someone hold you up. You might be close to the edge, but close is not the same as over. Close means there is still a chance. One more breath, one more step, one more help me that could rewrite your entire future. Asking for help is not where your strength ends. It's where your strength begins. It's the moment you turn the page, the moment you choose survival over silence, the moment you prove to yourself that you are worth fighting for. One day, when this moment is behind you, you'll look back and realize that first call for help was the moment your new life began. That was the moment you decided that your story wasn't over yet. Because the strongest words a person can ever say are not, "I'm fine." The strongest words are, "I need help." And the moment you speak them is the moment you rise. Thank you for watching.